Yeah, really a nice day out there, Woody. I'm meteorologist Clay Smith checking in on your Tuesday forecast. Now, we're going to have a really warm day. Sunshine, very similar to yesterday, just a little bit nicer. However, this front is going to be pushing through. You can kind of see it right here. It's blending into the background, but it's going to be pushing through a little bit later this evening. That's really going to drop temperature. So we're talking a 180, waking up to 30s tomorrow, opposed to the mid-50s that we're in right now. But not expecting any rain with this. It looks like it's going to be mostly dry, although we could have maybe a stray sprinkle tonight. But temperatures currently mid-50s. Waking up to 54 in Greenville, clear skies, only a couple of degrees cooler in Greenwood and across the rest of the region. Already 61 in Clarksdale, 59 in Cleveland, 54 in Jackson, and 57 in Monticello. And back off to the east, Kosciuszko, Oxford, ranging anywhere from the low to mid-50s. So we're well on our way to the 70s as we head into the rest of the day. A couple of showers into the Pine Belt, but overall really dry across the Delta. Freeze warnings in effect for portions of Arkansas and Oklahoma. So again, this is going to pack a punch. It is going to be pretty cold, and this looks to come through later tonight, well, maybe this evening between about 7 and 9, and those temperatures really going to start to drop. The winds will pick up, and we will have some cloud cover, but it doesn't look like we're going to have too much in the way of precip. There's a lot of dry air over, so that's likely going to suck that out of the air. A couple of showers possible into Tennessee. Waking up to mid-30s tomorrow. Could be a couple of isolated areas of patchy frost, just depending on how cold it gets and where, likely along and east of I-55. That'll be your best location. Cool tomorrow, unseasonably cool, that is, nearly 10 to 15 degrees below average, only topping out in the lower 60s. Going into Earth Day, it's going to be calm, a couple of showers off to our west, but here comes our next major player. We haven't had any heavy rain. That's going to change as we go into Friday afternoon and evening. Heavy rain sets up along a warm front. Now, the good news is it looks like the severe threat is going to stay to our south, but we can see some really heavy rain late Friday into early Saturday. And as far as the severe threat is concerned, already a slight risk for portions of Georgia all the way back into Oklahoma and Texas. This is going to go from Friday to Saturday along the Gulf Coast, but for now, the threat looks to stay to our south. Now, that could change, but for now, it looks like we may not be dealing with nothing more than some pretty heavy rain. And as we track this rainfall total out, pretty impressive stuff. In fact, as we go into Friday morning, not a whole lot. But look what happens in a relatively short amount of time going into early Saturday morning. We could see upwards of 2, 3, maybe even 4 inches of rain, especially along and south of that Highway 82 corridor. So some pretty heavy rain coming our way as we move towards the end of the week. Now, the Mississippi River currently reading 42.8 feet, going to continue to fall to around 40 feet between now and Sunday. Temperatures also going to take a pretty noticeable drop tomorrow before gradually rebounding into the weekend. But again, today, enjoy the weather, mid-70s, mostly sunny skies and warm. Tonight, increasing clouds, cold and breezy. Lows in the mid to upper 30s, cooler along the I-55 corridor. And if the clouds break, it may get a little bit chillier. So again, if you do have any potted plants, bring them in just to be safe. And as we wake up tomorrow morning, going to be a noticeable springtime chill in the air. It's really not going to warm up all that much, only topping out in the lower 60s with a northerly gusty wind. And then Earth Day is Thursday. Remember that. Mark it on your calendar. Looking nice. Heavy rain moves back in Friday into Saturday. And then Sunday, Monday, we start a warming trend with some sunshine back in the forecast. It's going to wrap it up for your morning weather. Now back to you, Woody.